Today I want to talk to you about the importance of self-trust, believing on yourself, on how crucial that thing is for you and for others too, how that creates everything around you, your whole life, and acts as a basis of everything in your life. When I reflect back to my past life, I can see and understand how much my self-beliefs affected on me and created the reality that I lived so long that was not beneficial to me and caused so much harm. And none of this, or at least most of those things those beliefs that I had was put to me from outside of me, from society and people around me. The internet and so on. And understanding that the fault was not in me, understanding this thing completely, how this works, how I end up in this situation. And what was the crucial thing in the healing process was starting to acknowledge things that was the real me and what wasn't. What were those things that were related to real me and not. And I and you, all of you, should really ask from yourself that who you are. What is the real you? What kind of thoughts you can stand behind that you can really relate to? If those thoughts are serving you, they are often your own real, honest thoughts. But if not, then often than not, they are not from the real you. I often remember when my parents said things that I am not good enough, or I take the easiest route always, that I am lazy and I do this and this wrong. And of course, when you hear these things again and again, you start to believe them. You start to create your reality basis on those things. And what then happens is that you start acting unconsciously based on those thoughts. Starting to act the way you think. And also the universe Try to match your thought process with your reality. Sorry, other way around. Your reality bases on your thought process, your belief system. So it is really crucial thing where you have to start your growth process, healing process, is to acknowledge these things and try to separate the things that are beneficial, are true and honest to you. And of course, it is so much easier said than done. I know that myself very well after going those processes. You have to constantly remind yourself, tell to yourself what is true, what is the real you, how good you are, how much potential you have. And those things that somebody else put on you are not the truth. You are the only one who knows yourself and your creator. Nobody else. And also, people change too. If you have been in the past something, you can be something else much later. We grow and develop all the time. And by that, we change too. How we relate to life, see this life and act. Everything changes. So I'm constantly, when I had these negative thoughts and those things that I know are not for me and are not real me, I always counteracted with opposite thoughts. Always when I had those negative thoughts. And replaced them with truth and honest thoughts. And by time I started to believe them, create a new whole reality, honest reality at this time. Trying to find the real me back. And then your reality is starting to change too. And the way how you act and behave in this world, how you walk and see yourself, everything around you. But you have to have that self-belief, self-love to give you that opportunity, the chance to see the truth, to change. Don't dwell on something that you shouldn't be in. To find and achieve the real pure version of you. That beautiful potential version of you. Honest version of you. I really hope that you can understand these things and in future trying to work on these things and try to leave all that don't belong to you to the past and embrace the real new you. You owe that to yourself and everybody around you. And of course those thoughts will keep coming and those opinions and the outside world will try to continue feeding up those old thoughts, opinions to you. But this time you are more conscious about things, more aware. Always when these voices come to you, you have to try to block them. Be really careful what you absorb, what you take it in yourself. Your mission is to, in this life, find the truth. And like I always say, the truth will set you free. There is no other option. So start seeking this truth and be more of you, the real you. And watch how your reality changes, your self-confidence. How much more you can achieve by just changing your perspective. If you believe, you can achieve. Immediately when I started to believing on myself, I started achieving things much higher rate, much more quickly. It is quite funny when you finally start to understand these things and how this world really works, the universe. And maybe you don't believe all that I say to you, but at least I hope that you think about these things and keep them in mind, and hopefully one day you can see the complete truth on your own time and make your way to the light, to your real you. Thank you again being with me with this message on this beautiful day. I hope all the best for you always, and keep going higher forward. Keep trusting you, believing in you, like I do. Stand strong and take care. Thank you again.